Hello. Does anybody know what that is? Fleur does, I think, right?
Street Spirit.
That's right. That's another Radiohead tune. I was telling Rowan too. I kind of forgot that I have a. I don't think it's very good, but I wrote an arrangement for that for 5 cellos. So I know everybody's excited to do the Radiohead second release. So when we get to that next year, then I don't know. I'm just kidding. But it's a wonderful little. It's got this ostinato that goes throughout the whole thing. They like ostinatos. Radiohead. I like ostinatos too. By that, also stepwise bass motion is pretty fabulous tool. Well, good day to all of you. Good morning to some of you. Good afternoon. Well, no good morning to anybody actually. It's 1:30.
Good evening.
Good evening to some of you. Thanks for being here. Some news. Oh, first of all, geez, I wish Shula could make it today. She could tell us what's going on. Of course, the earthquake in Turkey, is just awful. And I admit I haven't really even been watching CNN. Does anybody have any? What's been going on?
My friend has arrived in Turkey. He's part of a construction. He's a construction engineer, and he belongs to a Go team for international sort of rescue and whatnot. And they've arrived. Not sure where they've been sent, but they've got all their gear, and they've got a whole bunch of specially trained dogs and things as well. So yeah, bunch from Australia.
It's just awful. What a horrible thing happens somewhere all over the globe every few years. A few thousand people get taken out by Mother Nature, or not Mother Nature, but gosh. Anyway, I don't know what to say about what to think about it. Shula's been kind of posting some stuff up in Turkish, I think. I haven't taken the time to translate it yet, but it's pretty easy these days with Google Lens. You can just point your camera at things and it will translate into your language. So anyway, just, that's going on. Don't know what to say about it, really. Don't know what we can do. She did post some links up for some ways to donate and things. And so if anybody's got any ideas, Allison, you got your hand raised?
Yeah, that you actually just said one of the things I was going to say is that she did post some links and places that you can donate.
Yeah.
I found another one too, but I've been sort of tracking, and it was like 5,000 people they found dead now, and it's up to like thousands that are injured and thousands of buildings down.
That's awful.
I'm sort of interested because we had a small earthquake here too.
At the same time, I saw your post.
Yeah, she thinks that maybe the earthquake might have triggered another fault line or something like that. So we had one that was like within our city area. Woke me up at like 6:15 in the morning, and I started looking on the internet, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
My goodness.
Ours was very small by comparison.
Are you in New York, Alison, or somewhere nearby?
I'm in Buffalo, New York.
I thought so. Yeah, cool.
That's not normally a place you think of earthquakes happening at.
No, but I was reading, and apparently all around the Finger Lakes, there are some very small fault lines that they're like, what are these doing here?
Wow. Well, we're on this. It's very volatile. You just gotta go a few hundred feet down, and it's a totally different experience.
Places like Japan and New Zealand live with it every single day.
Yeah. Anyway, on cello news, if you read the email, I extended the deadline for Dex Dark. We're going to do kind of a sort of big public push to maybe get the word out to people to do Radiohead. So, of course, we need to extend the deadlines a bit. So, there's really no rush. We might even play Dex Dark today because it's been a while. And the other thing, if you've had any trouble, there was some trouble with the backing tracks. That's likely because I changed the links on them. So perhaps your web browser was loading the old references, and there's no way to keep them. They just disappear. The old backing tracks, if you have them, downloaded them, and that's what somebody uses just by accident, those will obviously work. These are just improvements. They give more count-ins for people who have multiple rests. Some encouragement on how to relax while you're holding a tremolo, things like that. And I don't really remember what else. Some of the notes have changed actually, but not dramatically. 5B has changed a little bit, so if you're on the easiest part, it's gotten even easier. So you can download that. Hi, Elsie. Anybody got any questions as well? Oh, Fleur. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I have a question on part 1, because you have like
For pyramid
seven measures from the beginning, and you say look at the camera, and how long do we have to look at the camera? Because I get really distracted with counting when I have to look. So I'm sort of losing track of my counting when I try to put numbers down, but it's just.
Well, you'll find
you don't really have a cue or something.
Yeah, you'll find it a little bit easier now because there are count-ins.
Okay.
So that should make things a little bit easier for you on that. As far as looking at the camera, it's probably just the entrances that'll be like, when people kind of come in. I don't have this all figured out just yet, but I was just sort of imagining as Deck Dark sort of fades out, and then we have some faces. I might even find the same person, and kind of do a cross blend into the new song, hoping to, however that, have you ever seen that? Anyway, to just kind of like, swap over right there at the end in between the songs. I'm not sure what's going to work yet, but that's part of the idea. At least it's an idea that might be cool, and it might not work. I have no idea. It seems like it'll work though. Can't think of any reason why it won't work. So, and it'll only work if people do it, and I can guarantee you that not everybody's going to do it. So, also, and there's new sheet music. It's not that dramatically different too, especially from yesterday or last live stream when I told you it was getting different. I changed it again last night, but the only thing I think I put on it was some of the count-ins with the numbers and your look at the camera cue. So, again, the sheet music is getting the latest version of it. If that annoys you that it keeps changing, you don't have to do that. But, and I'm sorry, it's probably gonna be raining, getting louder and louder over here. I live in a garage, so it's a steel roof building with just some spray foam insulation up underneath it. Yeah, it's a very transparent building. So, but at least it's dry. But it's definitely loud. Anyway, sorry for distracting. I'll try and mute myself whenever someone else is talking, like y'all. So, any other questions? Let me take a moment and load up the newest version of the files. So the newest version is 2.6. And put them on my iPad here. Anybody else have a Radiohead song that's their favorite that's that we're not playing? No? Haven't gone on the Radiohead rabbit hole? Nothing you wish you were doing?
Paranoid Android.
Not Paranoid Android?
Yeah.
Is that? We'll have to play that. That'll be our outro. Awesome. All right, and what part should we play starting with? 1, 4. 1s and 4s. Jane, what do you want? 4? Teresa's on a 3, I think. Arlene's on a 4. Rowan doesn't care. Elsie's got a cat. Kimberly's still thinking about it. 2! Okay, good. We got a 2. 1. This is just fun. We're all just going to play all the parts. Let's go with 4, though, because that's the most that was voted upon. 1 sec. Let me make sure. The latest version is 2.5, not 2.6. So sorry about that. I said 2.6, but it's really just 2.5. It was exported on 2.6. I'll have to change. Okay. Share screen. Get your cellos ready. I'll give you an A. It's been a while since we've all tuned. Oh yeah, it's gonna really start coming down out there. It's gonna be rough. All right, I'm pretty much ready to go, I think. Here's an A. Oh yeah. Hang in there. Stay dry, everybody. Here we go from the start. Cello 4. Anything? We're good, right? I'll kind of bring this mic down if that's all right. It's a little hot.
1, 2, 3.
Don't forget to look
4,
at the camera
5,
when you come in.
6, 7, 8. 1,
Measure 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at the
5,
camera.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
24.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
36.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
54.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
62.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
Measure
2,
4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Measure
8.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Here you
7, 8.
74.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
2 more
2,
bars.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Crescendo.
1, 2, 3, off.
You did it. Pyramid Song, you're done. Okay, if the uploader's not ready, it will be soon. Get ready for number 3.
What? No woos?
Where's my woos?
Yeah, where are the woos?
What happened to my
That's the best
woos?
part.
The woos are gone.
Oh, no.
I think they're gone because it started really raining, so I muted. Oops, now I just unplugged myself. My ear headphones. I muted my live track. So because it was just so loud. So I bet it's on that channel. Darn it. But do you see how this is on 4 pages now? That's a problem.
If you've downloaded part 4, I'm sorry, it's on 4 pages now. It will be on 3 pages by the end of today too. Gosh, you fix one thing and you break another thing.
Never ending.
It's never ending. It really is. It's crazy. It's so nuts. It's just tough to go through the quality control of every little thing. So
I
hard.
have a question,
Oh, good.
Jane.
Jane, hi,
Um,
Jane.
Hi. At the very end there, and I confess, I have the 2-1 version of the
Okay.
music.
Yeah,
Is it still Ponticello?
great question. I
In
meant to
part
also in part 4. I was going to say optional because for some people Ponticello is not going to really work out. You know, Ponticello wide vibrato. It can be both, and so I'm gonna change it to an optional deal. But I would say, yeah, if you can keep it up, that would be. I think it's cool. Ponticello with wide vibrato, so it's kind of
Yeah,
got
okay.
that wah 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 wah.
Okay.
Yeah. But if it's not, it's hard to say if your Ponticello's not sounding great because Ponticello doesn't really sound great, right?
Well, of course, it's hard to tell if you want it not to sound great. You know what I mean?
Sure. Well, if it sounds like this, that's great. That's what I.
Yeah.
But if it's, that's
Oh,
not
sure.
great, I guess.
Yeah. Got it.
But that's the sound imitation I'm imagining. It's incredible how solid of this harmonic is really what's wanting to ring, no matter how much I press here. Okay, anyway. How amazing. Weird. I was just thinking too yeah, I don't know. That's the sound we're going for though, for the Ponticello up on that either on the A string. Good question. Thanks, Jane. All right, well, it's going to be on three pages pretty soon after this call. All I got to do is kind of press publish, so apologies for that. We did 4. We got 3 to do. We got 2 to do. We probably got 5 to do. Let's do a good. Let's go the other way. Let's go to 5 first. Okay, that should be pulled up. Let me modify the backing track. By the way, this backing track this time was a lot more focused on part 4. Did you notice that? You could barely hear the other parts. I'm not sure that is awesome or not.
We've gone too far, maybe.
I
The
think maybe
percussion
too far.
sounded absolutely amazing as well.
That's because everything else is so out of the. All right, we'll try this at negative. It's around negative 20 for each of the other parts. Negative 16. Here we go. From the tippity top with part 5.
1, 2, 3.
Don't forget to look
4,
at the camera
5,
when you come in.
6, 7, 8. 1.
Measure 1.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Gotta find that other
7,
rogue.
8.
Measure 2.
Look at the camera
2,
thing.
3, 4.
It's in there
5,
somewhere.
6, 7, 8.
Measure 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure
1,
6.
2, 3,
Getting
4,
ready.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Measure 7.
1, 2,
Look at the
3,
camera.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
16,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
24,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
36,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
54,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
62,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
74,
2, 3, 4, 5,
Crescendo.
1, 2, 3, off.
You did it. Pyramid song. You're done.
See, the woos are back.
Okay, if the upload. All right, woos. I think we need to add a normal here. Inching our way, inching our way. And these guys. Any questions? I'm circling these moments that in the backing track are not so clear. Measure 64, I think I play an incorrect rhythm in the backing track, and those other notes we changed in 78 to make those open A's fortissimo for cello 5 not be so blindingly nasally. Nasal A's we're trying to dispose of. Cool. Thanks for being, doing this. Now I want to encourage you, even if we're not playing your part, you can play your part. In fact, that's when you really know you got it, is when you can play your part along with some other part, along with the count-ins. So, encourage you to play along, unless you got a cat to pet or something. That's a very good excuse. I know, I see that. All right, so we did 4, we did 5. Let's jump backwards and go to 2. There were 2 votes for 2, I think. And any questions anybody's got, feel free to jump in while I get this set up for part 2. Or comments or whatever. The next live stream will be focused on the percussion, 100%. So please tune in for that. That's news for Rowan right now, and she's freaking out about it, but it's going to be great.
Are the percussion, the parts available yet? I didn't see them when I looked.
No, nothing's available yet. It will become available prior to the stream, prior to the live stream. And as far as the next live stream is concerned, it is Tuesday today, so I think it's probably going to be Friday, is my guess. Give us some chance to do. I've got some things going on and stuff. So that's my hope. My hopes and dreams are next Friday, 1:30. That's definitely happening. Next Friday at 1:30. So mark your calendars. You also get an email about it. I think the everyday live stream is a bit, as well. There's makes for little time to get other things done, even with the project. So, all right, we're doing part 2 now. Here comes part 2.
Don't forget to look at the camera when you come in. 6, 7, 8, 1. Measure 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Measure 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Measure 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Measure 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Measure 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the 5, camera. 6, 7. Here you 8. go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
16.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, Eight.
36.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
54.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
62.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2,
I'm gonna play the
3,
second line.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
74.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
2 more bars.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
1, 2,
Fade out by 4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Crescendo.
1, 2, 3, off.
You did it. Pyramid song. You're done. Okay.
get to the
If
next
the
part.
uploader's not ready. Cool. Cello 2.
Gosh, yeah, some of those things. I didn't do 65 very well. Time to come clean. I don't know. It all works, though. I think we could leave this note out, but I'll talk about that later. Any thoughts, questions? You want to just go on another one? Elsie, your cat left you. Unless you're smothering her. 3 is a tough part for that pizzicato. Always worth talking about the 1-1-3. Good fingerings, go to 2-2-4, and then keep that 2-2-4 going up. I think that's the most in tune I can play it. 2-2-4, and shift that up. Let's shift it back, and then play 1-1-3 only on the E major chords, especially in the first part. Prepare the backing track. Do you guys feel like you're in good shape? Is it becoming more clear now and you're getting to the end and not being like surprised? And anybody can report on that. I hope so. That's kind of important.
I'm finding like from 24 to 36. I mean, this piece is not that fast. And so the subdivisions aren't, that hard. And it's like, how come I keep screwing it up? It's like I can count to 8.
I know.
And it's like I'm counting out loud, 1 and 2 and 3. And it's like this just changes in places that classical music doesn't. And it's like, okay.
I know.
You're not alone in that. You're not alone.
Is that?
I know. I mean, that's part of why I'm liking this piece. It's like, I thought I could count to 8 and I'm finding out I can't. So.
Yeah, exactly.
If radio isn't going to be the center of my life, it's like, okay, if I can't do this, there's a lot I need to work on.
Yeah, it's kind of exposing some things. I totally agree, and it's like, that's what makes it quite a conundrum, a quandary. I don't know what all the words are, but it's like it's an enigma wrapped inside a riddle that's tough to get out.
Well, there's 4 notes and part 4 notes between 24 and or even 44, and it's like. I find a new way to screw it up every time. We'll call it creativity, but it's like, I should be able to do this, and it's like really embarrassing.
Yeah, I agree. And I guess that, I don't know if that's, just to give you some feedback, Teresa, I think that maybe your audio, does everybody hear that? That it kind of, I don't know if there's is anybody operating oh, now it's better. It sounds like a vacuum cleaner in the background, maybe.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay, I just turned it to original sound. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool. Maybe that's just it.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Tony, I have a question.
Yes.
We're starting up bow on measure 6 when we initially come in. Is that up or it's not marked? And
On
I've
part
seen you
3
play
here?
it up bow. I'm sorry, on cello 2.
Cello 2, what we just did.
I'm sorry, I'm late to the game on that for that question.
What did I do?
I've seen you do up bow.
Well, gosh darn it, I hate decisions like this. Let's go down bow, I think. I think that'll make more sense. Yeah, I'll put that in the part too. Sometimes it's just, if it's not marked, I'm unpredictable. So, sorry for being unpredictable. Here comes cello 3. I think I got it all set up.
Don't forget to look at the camera when you come in. 6, 7, 8, 1. Measure 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Measure 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Measure 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the camera. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
24.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
36.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
54.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
74.
2 more bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
3 gets a good rest after all that.
8.
Crescendo.
1, 2, 3, off.
You did it. Pyramid song, you're done. Woo! Okay, if the all right. Great. I went to 62 because at 62 I went to the middle line because I got tired. So are you guys, I'm just curious, are you just going and trying the different parts still, or have you committed to a part and you're still playing around with which one you're going to play kind of and playing whatever's on the screen? No, Fleurs. So you're just playing your part along with whatever's being played? Go for it. That's great. Let's do 2. Jump to 2. We'll jump to 1.
We already did 2.
We
I
did
don't mind
2?
doing it again. Yeah, we did 2. Yeah, because I asked you about the up bow, down bow business for measure 1.
We did that yesterday. We did it today. We did it today?
We just did 2. Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, we just played 2. We've done 4, 5, 2, and 3.
Well, happy Monday, everyone. All right, 1 it is. Does that mean we've done all of them then? Did we do 3?
Yeah.
We just did 3?
Yeah.
So here comes cello 1, except for cello 5B, I suppose. We'll do 5B next time. Or actually, I kind of want to reserve 5B. I'm going to do a whole tutorial sort of thing prior to it for people. So that'll be part of the whole shebang. So I'll kind of do that offline. Give people more of a study on it. All right, 1, and then we reap the rewards of our success. Here comes cello 1.
1, 2.
Hold on, I got to pull it up on the iPad, right? Need the sheet music. Because 1 comes in right at the beginning. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Don't forget to look at the camera when you come in.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
16.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
24.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
36.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
54.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
Nice and easy.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Crescendo.
1, 2, 3, off.
You did it. Pyramids. Hi, Fleur.
Just a quick question, because
Sure.
with the bowing, I don't have enough bow.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
see that you also just,
It's
Yeah.
it's one of the reasons. Yeah. Well, this is a pretty free bowing thing. I honestly sometimes feel like bowing's, and I was teaching a lesson earlier today, and in that lesson, sound is what is more of a priority than bowing direction. And I feel like when people, so to answer your question, yeah, it's mostly free bowing on this. I'm not as concerned. It's a little late in the game to get so prescriptive on bowing. Some of them are in there for sure, especially on the melody sections. And so that will look cool. But on those droney, holdy sort of things, it's just going to be Barber Adagio for all of us. We'll just be, changing whenever we feel like, so we can keep the sound going. Sound is the, however long the beat should last, should be the priority. So I don't know if you had a specific spot or just in general. Sometimes I noticed it too. Sometimes it's like we just run out of bow. I noticed at the beginning, I think.
Yeah, and the long
right
notes.
Right here. And what? The long notes? Yeah.
Yeah, like 33 somewhere.
On that melody? Sure, if you run out of, just make it keep going, keep having.
Yeah.
I mean, it really
Okay.
wouldn't hurt. Since another edition's coming out, we might do a little thing like that on these long things. God, we're gonna get this right sometime soon. So, good questions. Anybody else got any questions in general now? We've gone through everything, and on the parts, I'll kill our screen share here. Or, no, I'll leave it up until somebody... Anybody else got any comments or questions? Maybe something was hard until you figured out how to play it, and now you don't screw it up ever, or you're still screwing it up. I'm still screwing it up. Have you noticed me screwing it up? I think I hit 2 moments in CELLO1 that, of course, it's probably the one we've played the least of all the parts. So it's some of these moments are not grabbing. But yeah, Teresa.
Hi, I was just thinking this is like our first time through this now.
Yep.
And
Today.
I was thinking about the chords, and people who aren't used to playing chords for really long periods of time.
Yep, sure.
One of the things that I really had to remind myself, because I did make my hand incredibly tired after one of these, and I was like, oh my gosh, I ruined my tendons. But no, I took a day off. It was good. But the thing is that between the chords, you really let go. You keep your finger on the string, but you totally release it between chords. You don't have to hold it down for the whole time that the chord is sounding. And by reminding myself, and I mean for one whole time through, I just kept saying release, 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 because I was going to hurt my hand.
Yeah.
And by practicing releasing and reminding myself this is the only way to get through it, I think I've gone through all 5 times now, and my hand is fine.
That's great. That's a super great point. I want to totally stress that and echo that entirely, Teresa, entirely. So you're just releasing that note. Or even just the middle one. Or any of them that you need to is totally going to be fine.
If you do it every time, I mean, this isn't like the box suites where at the end you get, 3, 4 big, like really
sure.
Power through them. But if you just, the guitarists do this.
Yeah.
And guitarists do this all day long, and they're usually more stretched out than we are with their frets.
Mm-hmm.
And so that release between even hitting it a second time, and you're going to get a great rhythm because you're going to be on time then. If you think of pressing it down for every note,
yep.
and then you let go, you've got great rhythm. You've got a real attack to each note, you've got a release, and your hand gets a break every time you release that note.
Great. I think it's awesome. Yep. I naturally am kind of like doing, which kind of is that as well, because I'm releasing my hand at the same time. I was noticing that when I played it through this last time, that I wanted to do my little slap rhythm thing. I'm not saying to do that, but
It's tempting.
yeah, it's tempting, and it's easy to kind of have that release moment in that during that
And
execution.
also, the other thing I would say for the people who haven't done lots and lots of chording, in like what 54, 55, 56, when we go to the E minor, so all you do is just go down to your second finger.
Yep, drop that 3 down to a 2.
So you don't have to move anywhere.
And then do you go back to 1, 1, 3 for the D major chord?
Yeah, then I just slide back for that. And again, that slide back is a great time to release.
Mm-hmm. Anytime you can release that hand, definitely do it. That's so good. Thank you, Teresa. Definitely. Elizabeth, you got a question?
I was wondering if you could play some of those difficult rhythms like a few times in a row so we could go back and look at it.
Sure. Which
like
part?
The big one you circled.
Oh, yeah.
I think the rhythms are pretty much the same, but like I'm in part 3.
They're
what
not.
am I in? I'm in part 4.
Elizabeth, well, after you left yesterday, I got Tony to do one of the rhythms you wanted to do. So if you have a look at yesterday's live stream, there's a bit in there for you as well after you'd gone.
Okay.
Are you doing? You're doing part 4 though, Elizabeth. That's what you'd like.
I think I'm doing part 5 on this one. I'm doing part 3 on the first one.
Okay.
5A.
The thing to really get down, if we and it's worth talking about every time, is the basic rhythm of the song as it's played by Radiohead. Our version has a nice long intro for 43 measures, and then the second half of it, we play the rhythm that is the pyramid rhythm, which is 3/8 notes, 3/8 notes, 4/8 notes, 3/8 notes, 3/8 notes. Repeat that twice, and that's a phrase. That's a whole section of music. So 16 total, well, 32 total beats, I guess, 32 total eighth notes. But let's go through it. I'll share my screen again at 62.
Specifically, it's the one where the 8th note comes in, and then an 8th note's tied to another.
Yeah, it's some melody rhythms, isn't it?
Does part 5 have? Yeah, okay. So you're talking about here at, well, we'll just talk about them. It's 24, 25, 26. So let's go through these two little melodies here. And they are different. There is one thing to point out. This one is on the beat, and this one is before the beat. So can you see that? We've got 3 beats here. 3 beats here. I'm sorry?
That doesn't help now. I'm more confused. Yeah, I see it.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 beat. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 8th note falls right after beat 4 instead of on beat 5.
So on the second one, that's an and beat?
Mm-hmm. That's an up beat or up, pickup. I don't know what people, might call it. I'll turn on my metronome here. So that first rhythm, let's just count in. Let's measure 24, 25, 26. So here's 26. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'll see if I can do it while I count. We'll try that one again. So same bar, 26, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't do it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just hard to count and play in opposite rhythms at the same time, but it's good practice for me. Let's try that again. 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So for me, the big thing that helps me to know, I look at that, I'm a little confused because it does start with that 8th note, but the first one is on the beat and the second one is between the beats, so it's a pickup. Let's do that one, which is 28, 29, 30. Measure 30. Here's measure 30. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That down bow does not work. Sure does. Okay, well, I played it wrong then. Try it again. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what I'm screwing up, but I'm screwing something up. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's next one's on beat 5 as well. Does that help you at all, Elizabeth?
It, it's like when the next note comes after another note that's not a whole beat. It's
Yeah, it's a swingy feel, and it's a good practice for you to get into this basic an extension of your dotted quarter note, like rhythm practice essentially, because all you are doing is holding for 1.5 beats and having to change. That's 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. That'd be a dotted quarter note. 1, 2, and. And I know it's in the middle of the bar line sometimes, or sometimes it starts beforehand. That'd be another dotted quarter note. Playing with a metronome is initially it's kind of drives you crazy. You don't know how to do it or feel it or whatever, but eventually it starts to solidify and make sense.
yeah.
So
I guess I'm frustrated. I'm not feeling it, and that's.
Oh, you're not gonna feel it
this time.
You're not gonna feel it. You're gonna have to take it back to roots here. I can't feel it. I screw up if I feel it. I was thinking we could just do an experiment. We'll do it next time because we're, gone for a long time here. We'll do an experiment of trying to do it without any help. We kill my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 backing track, and we'll see how easy it is to get off, because it is challenging.
Yeah.
But try those rhythms, or check out this video when it gets published later on tonight, probably, on those rhythms again. And I don't know, does anybody else have any insight or thoughts of how to make this easier?
Can I just tell a quick story?
I'm sorry?
Can I just tell a quick story about learning to count?
Of course, I'm going to mute myself because the rain's coming in. Go ahead.
So I've been going to fiddle camps for 15, 20 years now. And there are a lot of people there who are really, really good with chords and cello, and they make their living at it. And so anyway, after many, many years in the intermediate class, I had sort of done what we could do in there, but there wasn't anything between the intermediate class and the I've been to conservatory and I make a living at this class. And so I just said, I'm going to sit in the back, don't slow down for me. I'll be quiet. Just let me sit in the back. And I promise not to make a problem. So they did. And so the last time I was there before COVID, there was this teacher who is just has amazing rhythm, some of the best rhythm that there is out there in the cello world. And he was trying to teach the shuffle thing that also was supposed to get off and then get back on. And I was sitting in a room with I don't know how many people who had been to conservatory, some of them to Juilliard, some of them were professors of music. And we spent 2 or 3 days just going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and trying to find where the offbeats were and play them accurately. And that was the point at which I just said, this isn't about being a little kid and graduating from the metronome. This is how people who make their living doing non-classical cello and who spend a lot of time with chords and doing broken chords and getting the hits on the offbeat on the A string. And it was like, yeah, this is what they do. And they weren't the least bit ashamed of it. And they were like, the only reason I can do this is I spend my life counting. And so this has been the piece for me, because it isn't camp and I have time to practice and I can learn it. But it really, it's just so basic. And so yeah, it's taken me years to make friends with my metronome. And I'm still adjusting to it, because we're supposed to be grown-ups and get away from that. But no, it's my friend now, and this piece has really brought me back to it. So thank you.
That's cool. And like every good relationship, it will go up and down, and how you consider it valuable or likable, even. So,
Well, and the times that you think your metronome is broken, you know.
yeah. Why are you
Oh, I have
speeding up?
I have a great quote from Zoe, who was practicing a piece, and she's like, "Why are you doing this to me? You're playing it wrong. I'm playing it right." And she's having this conversation with the metronome. But I wanted to say it's my mission to make string players count. You wouldn't be surprised. I work with a lot of really, really good amateur, semi-pro, going into pro sort of string players here, and they can't count. They can't count to save themselves. They're used to playing in a section. So they get away with playing with sort of nebulous rhythm. And it's just, it's one of my things. I can't cope. So my kids are learning how to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Very
That's
much.
great. That's great.
Yeah,
Jane?
on the chords, I'm still going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4
Yeah.
and 6 and 7 and 8, and I still get it wrong.
If you watch any of the clips of me playing percussion in an orchestra, you will see me counting. I count every single beat because it's the only way. It's the only way.
I've been saying since we started this thing that I encourage no one to feel it because you're gonna mess it up if you feel it, or if you rely on that as your only thing. So everybody's got to count. Yeah, Jane, go ahead. Yeah.
The one thing that I have found when dealing with the syncopations, like we're working with here in 26 and 30 or 31 or whatever the heck those are.
On the melodies, right?
When we're getting started, if you put a little accent on whichever note it is that's actually landing on the beat. So in 26, if you put a teeny accent, especially when you're first practicing it on that first eighth note, but in the second one, accent the longer note, accent the quarter note instead, so that it gives your hand and arm validation that that's not the main beat.
Right.
For me, that tends to work, and usually if I tell my students, they can usually figure that sort of thing out themselves as well. Yeah, exactly.
Because you've given them that.
I'm
gonna mark it as a little accent. So you put an accent. You're saying little accents. I can't remember if accents go this way or that way.
Like the second one.
Second one. I knew it was
second
wrong.
one.
I knew it was wrong.
Yeah, the other thing that I sometimes do is I make up words that fit the rhythms as well. So work out what the rhythm should be and then come up with like a little phrase. So for example, the kids, when they did Steve Wright's clapping music, which is a simple enough rhythm, but it shifts by quavers, we actually flash mobbed that and got a whole crowd of just general public in London to actually play it correctly, because they were all going, fish and chips, apple pie with cream, fish and chips, apple pie. And then when they had to move, it was fish and chips, apple pie with cream, yum, fish and chips, apple pie. And they did it. They managed it. And it's the power of words. Zoe did this 20-minute body percussion piece, and she had it had all sorts of actions and stuff, and she had all sorts of words to go with that, and it just really helps. So if that helps for you,
it definitely helps if you're preparing something. I'm not sure it helps longer term if you're reading something, unless you have enough time to write in watermelon applesauce, and so you can kind of.
Well, the word syncopation actually works if you stretch it out a little funny. Syncopation.
Well, the actual proper the proper Kodai term for that is syncopa. And that's what the kids say. They'll say ta, ti, ta, ti, syncopa, or synco, co, pa. And that's what they're taught as a vocalization.
Okay. Interesting.
That was never too much of my upbringing and playing and stuff, but I do know it definitely helps with people getting it and stretching themselves beyond what they can read. You know what I mean? So, for me, those vertical lines and putting those vertical lines in helps to build on where you're at and get you better at being able to see the rhythms inside the music and account for every beat, so you know where they all sit and where they lie. So, yeah. Well, it's raining here. Hopefully it doesn't turn to freezing rain again. I guess I'll see you guys on Friday. Please keep in touch on... oh, Elizabeth, sorry. I see you now. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, just a really quick, silly question.
Sure.
If it's in 8/4, why not just write it in 4/4?
Well, because if it's 4/4, there'd only be 4 quarter notes in every measure. And with 8/4, there's 8 quarter notes in every measure. And so
we would have ended up with ties across the bar line,
yeah,
or horrible looking quavers, one or the
and
other.
if Rowan goes back to that previous, can you bring up your last backdrop? Because that's actually taken, I believe, from someone describing Pyramid Song. She has this back. See what that rhythm would look like for every measure if we were in 4/4.
I can't see Rowan.
Oh, you can't see Rowan?
Oh, never mind. Let me scroll over.
Here, I'll pin her. Or maybe it's a spotlight. I forget what's...
Rowan's hiding. Yeah, I can see her hiding.
So you see the top bit? It's probably going to go to me when I talk, so sorry. How do I undo this? Remove pin, spotlight for everyone. That's what I want to do. Sorry, Rowan. There she is. Hey, Rowan, everyone. That's what that rhythm would look like if it were written in 4/4. And every other example that we've seen of this as an arrangement or as a piece of sheet music in general has been written like this. And so it reduces the symmetry of how you feel it and how it looks on the page. Instead of 3 pages, it would probably be 4.5 pages if we had to write it out like this. So that's kind of the reason why 8/4 was a bit of a aha moment. Duh, why don't we just, because it's symmetric about 2 measures, let's just make one really long measure. So I hope that makes sense. So instead of having a quarter note tying across the bar line, we just draw a half note in for 4 beats, or for 4 eighth notes for 2 beats. So does that make sense?
Okay. I can disagree.
Well,
I can make your reasoning, but disagree that it's better in 8/4.
Well, would you rather see it it written like this?
It doesn't matter. It's just
in one example, one measure, you'd have to feel the and rhythm. So you'd have to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, hold the 4 across to the 1, and then change on 2, and then do a 2, 3, and 4, and 2.
I think it would be better just in words. I don't think.
Oh.
No, it's just put words. 1, 2, and 3.
1 and.
You're right. Don't feel it. I get it.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhat. Yeah, it's of course, like everything, it's a balance between feeling it and
learn something new and challenging. It'll be awesome.
That's the whole point. That's the whole darn thing. And I think this is kind of like, for some it's Radiohead, it's popular music, it's like weird, but Rowan just brought up, it's like Steve Reich. It's like modern classical music too. It's not. All you got to do is just
Rite of Spring.
This could have been written by Steve Reich, or Arvo Pärt, or John Adams,
Terry Riley, Philip Glass,
Terry Riley, Philip
Stravinsky, Prokofiev.
Right. Stravinsky probably would have changed it up a little bit. He wouldn't have had it be this drony thing for ages, but yeah.
Maybe even be Larson.
Larson?
You know Larson?
I don't know Larson, no.
You don't? Okay.
I'll look it up, though. What's a good piece?
No, Libby Larson.
Libby Larson. Yeah, that's a composer, I'm guessing, right?
Avenues.
Avenues, okay. Super cool. I'll check it out. All right, we're going to close out with, you can tune in, you can stay in this if you want to, or you can exit. Radiohead, Paranoid Android, right? Is that what we said? All right, here's Paranoid Android by Radiohead. Thank you, all, for tuning in today, joining this project, of course, and also just this session and getting some practice in and all your questions. I'll see you on Friday. Here's Paranoid Android.